It's Bobbi's Vloggies! Yeah. G'day everyone. Let me just turn that down. Full way. Welcome to my culinary adventures. So I'm at home alone for the next week. So I've decided to get adventurous with my cooking. I haven't really eaten much today. This is like the first thing I've eaten since breakfast. So I'm a bit hungry. This recipe says it's going to take 50 minutes to cook one half and 50 minutes to cook the others. So maybe I won't be having dinner until maybe like 8ish. So we'll see how this goes. Anyway, we're going to be cooking. I've gotten quite adventurous. Oh my goodness. Spicy chicken empanadas. But I'm substituting the chicken for turkey because I've only got turkey breast, not turkey mince. I've only got chicken breast, not chicken mince. So, yeah. I've got all my ingredients here. There's one thing I'm missing. Let's get started. I've come across an issue. It says in this recipe I need 1 stick of butter. Now, I've never... What's a stick of butter? I don't know. Also it says I need the food processor. I can't be bothered getting that out, so we're just going to use the good old elbow grease and whisk. And we're going to get whisking once I find out what a stick of butter is. I've also realised that this could be quite interesting and dangerous because I haven't eaten much today, and an alcoholic beverage may enhance this experience for all. So we're going to see how we go. You know, this could either end quite funny or I might not have any fingers left. Either way, very enjoyable. The views will go right up. My fingers will go right down. But that's fine. We don't need them. They're surplus to our needs. If anyone knows what a stick of butter is, comment below because I need to know. So I've just done my version of the, food processing. I feel like that has achieved the desired consistency. And now I need to add the milk and my egg. Now, because I'm halving the recipe, because it makes 15. That's a lot for one person. So I've decided to halve it. The actual filling requires the white of an egg, and this requires an egg. But because I'm halving it, I've decided, right, you know what I'll do? I'll add half the white to that next one, and then I'll add the rest of the egg here. I'm a smart kid. I better just check that before I do it, because otherwise we could end up with a mess, which is going to happen anyway, but it's just an exciting process. And yeah, we're going to see what happens. Now I've got to knead it into a dough, so I've got my lightly floured surface on. I think it might be too heavily floured, but I'm thinking this might be lacking flour, so it might even out. This could be an absolute disaster. I could be having nothing for dinner yet, and, you know, it's alright, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't think, there'll be something in the freezer, but I just thought I'd get, you know, culinarily cultured. Anyway, we'll get that off in a second. Now we've got to use our hands to knead. So we use fingers to get that off. Get off, bro. Doesn't really matter because I'm the only one eating it. So I make it a bit undercooked. It doesn't matter. So now, yeah, it's a bit liquidy. Oh yes, what a banger. Okay. We're going strong. Yeah, it definitely needs more flour. But this is why we're doing this. Trial and error. Because I would never have known if I hadn't started kneading, had I? Never. And now I do. So I've encountered a hurdle, which I'm not sure how I'm going to overcome, but we'll come up with something. So I don't actually have any fresh garlic, and this recipe requires garlic, but I was like, it's okay because I have this garlic paste. Is this the one I've opened? Yes. I thought that's fine. I can just add that in. But I read the first step because I've just done the dough. I read the first step. I'm gonna drop that in a second. Heat the oil in a heavy bottom pan. Like, I don't quite know what that means. Saute the onions and garlic. Can't really do that. So, yeah. So, we're just gonna work with what we've got. And if it ends up a mess, it ends up a mess. We'll see what happens. I've just realised I put the pan on, but I need to cut the onion first. So, get to cry. I'm excited. G'day. So, we've chopped our onions and our garlic. It worked. The garlic is looking okay. And we're just sauteing them until they're translucent. They're getting pretty translucent. And then I read the recipe properly, and I thought I just needed a barbecue sauce. And I was like, well, I don't have that because I'm not a weirdo. So, I have this wild lime chili and ginger sauce. I thought, oh yeah, that sounds good enough. So I was like, just gonna add that, and then I realised it meant in peppers. I don't have any peppers, so I thought, what's the closest thing to that? The zucchini, so I've got zucchini in that. We're just defrosting my turkey mince so I can put that in once these turn translucent. Ooh. And cumin powder. And I need this. But yeah, we're getting there. We're not sure. It's still at the point where this could go anyway. I just don't know yet. Should probably take this paper off. I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of this turkey because I don't need all of it. So we're still at that point where I don't even know what the heck's going on. And I'm just listening to sad music because why not? Sometimes it makes me feel better about myself. Sometimes it makes me feel worse. You know, you never know what you're going to get. I'm going to turn this back up a bit. When it says translucent, how translucent do they mean? They also didn't say if they wanted white or purple onions, so I got purple because that's all we had. Like, is that translucent enough for them? Like, I just don't know. I truly just don't know. I wonder what song this is. I genuinely have no idea. Which is worrying. This song. This is a banger. Client Liaison. Everyone should have a look. Because they genuinely give me life. Monty Morgan just is such a performer. When I'm bored, I just go watch videos of them performing live because Monty Morgan just gives me life in his performance presence. I envy it, and that's what I aspire to be. So, let's see what the chicken's doing. Chicken, turkey, same thing. What's about a cup? I need a cup of turkey mince. Where's my kniffy gone? Heck. I don't know where it's gone. I cut up. That's where this is at. Anyway, we're going to find that. We're going to chop that into a cup. Then we're going to chuck him in there. We're going to see what happens. So, I've added everything here, I think. It wanted, what's it called? Grated queso cheese. I didn't have that, and then it said all aged cheese. And we've got some parmesan there, but it's unopened. And so I was like, how about no? So I used up this mozzarella that I've had since school spec because, oh, that chunk is a bit, how you going? Because I made mac and cheese. And I never got to finish it because, yeah, I only made mac and cheese once, you know. And I never got to finish it, so now I'm finishing it over a month since school spec was. And it wasn't even like near the end, it was the first day. I think it was even before rehearsals had started for that week. I think it was the Saturday. So like, it's a bit dry, but you know, it should do the job. If not, we'll grate some tasty Nimbin cheese in there, because that's a classic. It said the dough had to sit in the fridge. Ooh, did I just see a bit of pink turkey, or was that onion? I don't know. Anyway, so it had to sit in the fridge for half an hour at least. So let me just do the maths. It's been in there for exactly half an hour. So this does not take 50 minutes. They lied to me. Yeah, so now I've got to make it. I need to, yeah, this is where it's going to end in tears. Yeah, so done that one. Look at this massive ice cube, right? Look at that. Massive. I think it's actually, it doesn't actually fit in my glass. Be right back. Done, gin and tonic. So what I do is I cut my limes up and I freeze them so they last longer, one, and two, extra ice. You don't need to put as much ice in, which means you can put more gin in it. Fact. Before your glass overflows. And just to make my school proud, here's my graduating glass. I also have another one because I'm trying to get rid of them, so fun fact. Yeah. Now we have a slight issue. I actually have too much mince for my empanada dough. So I've made them all. They're not the prettiest things. The first one I did was actually very good. Here it is. That's like actually like the right shape. The rest, it just went downhill from there. But I have too much mince, so I can have that by themselves. Now, I haven't read anything about an oven here, which worries me. Oh no, oven comes after. We've got to freeze them first. So I should probably put them on a bigger plate. Take that out. Right. I don't know where these are going to fit in the freezer because I was hoping to take out the turkey mince, but yeah, some of these are a bit dodge. And how you going? Because I also spilled tonic water on my chopping board, so some of them became a bit not dough anymore. Well, yeah, too doughy. That one's good. I think I got one of my hairs in there. Oops, it's fine. It's only me eating them. Maybe I should start an empanada business, because, like, they actually went... Oh, no! We've had a disaster. I don't know whether you could see that. Okay, we've got to perform surgery. That was one that got tonic water on it, so it's a bit... How you going? Anyway, we'll fix that, put them in the freezer, and put them in the oven, and I'll see you at eating time. Woo! So I've made a horrible mistake. I sat down with my empanadas to eat them, and they slipped on the lounge chair, and the sauce has just gone all over Mum's fresh washing. It's okay, she's not home for a week. I have a week to wash it again. Anyway, it's time for a taste test. Where's the small one? So I've got a thing of Bailey's there in case it's horrible. Yeah, that's right. I've decided to hit the drink hard tonight, just because why the hell not? This sauce is spicier than I thought. This sauce is spicier than I thought. There we go, got it. That's delicious. Delish. I would highly recommend my empanada cooking skills. I'm not putting it on the recipe, I'm putting it on my skills. Because I adjusted the recipe because I didn't think I had any coriander, so I was like, oh, we got mint, so I just got some mint from the garden. And I chopped it up and stuck it in. Then I found the basil and I thought, oh, well, that's closer. So I put some basil in. Then behind the basil was the coriander. So, you know what, we got a bit of all three in there. It gives it a nice fresh taste, and I'm enjoying the zucchini instead of pepper because I don't really like peppers. So pretty sure by peppers they meant capsicum, but I still don't really like capsicum. So, delish.